Hello everybody, this is Chris's Homebrew Sports and Video Games. How is everybody today? Today's game is going to be between the Chicago Cubs and the Oakland Athletics in Oakland. This game took place on April the 28th of 2020 and is being recorded on June the 12th. So we are about ready to go. Who are we gonna be?
Everyone, this is Betty Martin. Welcome to the show.
We'll be the Cubs.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Oakland A's. Interleague Baseball next. Sean Manaea gets the ball for Oakland in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
The pride and joy of Android High School in Gary, Indiana. Sean Manaea, he had the no-hitter against the Boston Red Sox. One of the tougher lefties. He reminds me a lot of Sid Fernandez. Low three-quarter arm angle, mid to upper 90s fastball, good curveball. One of the top young left-handed pitchers in all of baseball.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming, here it is. In there for strike one, 0-1.
First pitch, 4-1.
And the pitch.
That's the ball. 1 strike.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. D-Road, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. His career numbers against Minaya, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. Up high in the air. Chapman is there for it. And he makes the catch for the second out.
That is third. The shortstop, Javier Baez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Bouncer to the left side. Chapman's got it. Rwanda Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Yu Darvish is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery, has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider, will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early. If he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts, it's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, boys are flying around.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes a left fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Simeon at second. Laureano at first with no outs. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Matt Olson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Hader caught too much of the zone.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that cave, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
So now it's Mark Canha, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. Darvish has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
And the 0-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Hayes strand a couple. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber. Pitch coming, here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee, or he was sitting off speed right there.
The windup, and the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Whoa, that's him.
Popped him up. Olsen in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's it. The right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. On to second goes Hayward. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in, Steven Souza. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider bends into the middle of the strike zone, taken for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Sean Murphy. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. From the stretch. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order. We'll move to the third with no score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. It is swung on and missed, strike one. Happ with a 2-1 count now.
1 strike.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Strike two called, and it's full 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
So in now for Chicago, David Bodie, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably get that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Big swing and a miss in the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old flea sack and climb the ladder.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano is there, and he has it for the first out. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
That evens it up, 1-1. Third inning, no score to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. First delivery to him on the way, and a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Two out with the man at first. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Laureano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs strand one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Count still at 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down too, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Here now the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Manny. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
No balls and a strike to count. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's just an excellent job by the batter right there. 3 pitches on the outer half of the zone. Didn't try and do too much. Kept the front hip in, kept the front shoulder in, played with the opposite side of the field. Quality AB.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ramon Laureano. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. Nope. Now the 1-0. Pitch popped up. Darvish with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Chapman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
The 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. And Baez will put this one away to retire the side. One left for Oakland. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Here's Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now in the box, Kyle Schwarber. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. One and one to Schwarber.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
A 1-1 home.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 2-2. There's a fastball that misses.
Oh, that was ball 4.
The heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order.
Maybe not. I don't know. That one might be hard to say, but I still shouldn't have swung at it.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Now a swing and a fly ball. Piscotty on his horse. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs are down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. Set, here it comes. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder going back on the warning track. He makes.
Wasn't sure he was going to run that one down for a second. Thought it was going to go over his head.
look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 towards second, and this is taken for the out.
Number 2, designated hitter.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set and the pitch, and he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Contreras is after it, and he throws it away. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Ready for another chance? Stephen Piscotty. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's the ball. Runner on first with 2 away. And he takes a called strike 2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and
that was weird.
Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead things off when we come back. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls. And while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
were fouled off. It gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Good battle. Count remains full.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Here it comes. Popped him up. Murphy shading to his right. One away.
So that's definitely the picker.
Striding forward now is the DH. Steven Souza hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fouled away. No runs, just one hit, one error for the Cubs to this point. Inside, and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 2-2 one more time. Starting to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. There's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Papp. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
The 1-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Standing in now, David Bodie. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. No hits to this point. The set and the 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short, taken in by Simeon. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning.
Alright guys, so after this half inning, I'm going to stop the video, let the camcorder charge up for a half an hour, and then come back and finish it.
Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Sean Murphy. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Got him, and that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have his lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate, Tony Kemp, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. The 1-2. Weak grounder down the line at third.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2 is in off the plate. Here's a pop-up now.
Oh, that one's on me.
Can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing, but hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to...
I was looking at my phone because I had gotten an alert just as the play happened. Modern day problems.
2 base hits, both singles to this point. Pitch of the at-bat on its way. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. look, now the pitch. Outside, 2-1. Fouled off. Runner at second here with one man out. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the stretch. Outside in a full count, 3-2. He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. Digging in now, Ramon Laureano. From the stretch. And the slider gets the call on the inside corner. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded.
All right, guys, we will be back. Okay, guys, we are back.
Up still, zip, zip.
See if we can get this game finished.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And here comes the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another try at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And in the bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. A runner at first with no outs here. He just ramps up and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
You can definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Led off for ball 1. changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Kyle Schwarber lifted the other way down the left field line. But no one gets to this one as it lands in the home bullpen, a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-2 pitch.
All right now.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. From the stretch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
0-1 the count. 2 out with a man at first. And it's quickly 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up next, the power-hitting 3rd baseman Matt Chapman. Alec Mills enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right there for strike 1. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. And that'll bring up Nat Olson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Now the pitch. out, nobody on. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Schwarber will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Mark
Striding in, Mark Hanna. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch on the way. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
Chicago.
Now the pitch. Sharply on the ground, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. And he'll post into second here with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one started to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings, but now all of a sudden, you have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Davis next to bat as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Ready with the 2-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Davis connects and sends it to...
That's out of here.
Looking up is the left fielder into the concrete staircases and gone.
That's out of here.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor, and we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Liner in there for a base hit. The throw into second. And And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking two right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy, as he'll take a look at ball one. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Ball two.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Now the 2-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with the base open to work with.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. But the Athletics strike for two, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's now 2-0 Oakland. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Standing in, Steven Souza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Took a good cut that time. It comes up empty, 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And third is about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty B, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game of baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning, so he's through the 6th here with 1 out at Mark DeRosa. So far, so good. A pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
So now to the plate, Ian Happ. No balls and 1 strike. He went down on strikes last time up. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, David Bodie. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And there's ball 1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Here now the 2-2. It's laid off, and the count runs full.
One of the things you want to do is pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, is this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Jeremy Jeffress gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jeremy Jeffress.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Kemp. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The second baseman,
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
At the plate, Marcus Semien is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat, and a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Ramon Laureano, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball one. Popped up. Rizzo over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 48, Joaquin Soria.
Chris Bryant now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
This is on the ground over to first. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get it out on the play.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem. It's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and no one will track it down. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Here it comes, 0-2. Fastball well outside.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That's back-to-back strikeouts now, as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Boy, comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball, up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball, down and away.
And he'll strike out here yet again. It's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Cubs strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. He's set, here it comes. And he takes ball 1. Line to the right side, but no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Lifted in the air to right field. Hayward has a read on it. 1 away. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Mark.
Digging in once again, Mark Hanna. And now a pitch on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. A's are gone in order, but they're on top 2-0. Liam Hendricks comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Wilson Contreras, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, Manny, this guy had it going in this one. Look down at the bottom of that scroll. 10 strikeouts. He hit that swing and miss stuff from the beginning all the way to the end in this one.
So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
A fastball high. 2-1 now. Even now, 2-2. Pitch on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. A 1-0 delivery. That swung out and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. And now a crowd right around 25,000 strong comes to their feet. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is the center fielder to the track, to the wall. Solo shot to right center as they cut the lead in half. It's 2-1 now.
That, my friends, is a cardinal sin for any closer. You can't give up the long ball. Good thing for him, he still has the lead. We'll see now if he can rebound and actually keep it.
Now, Ian Happ as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Cubs are down to their final strike here. Oh, now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Yusmeiro Petit's been summoned here, and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth.
The batter number 30, David Bodie.
To the plate now, David Bodie. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Petit, a 6'1" right-hander. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now with the Oakland pen. 2 out, nobody on. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing of. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
From the stretch, the 1-2, and he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The A's look to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, never see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Casey Sadler comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. First pitch on its way. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. ball. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Chris Davis. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. Ground, oh, it's off the 3rd base bag. And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
A nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in the gap.
At the plate, Sean Murphy. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And that is off the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, that's got to be a base running mistake right there. But taking a look at it, I guess, in his defense, he had to wait to see if the ball was going to be caught. By the time he saw it get down, the ball was already on its way back to the infield.
Now to the plate, Tony Kemp. Will start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, Deaver. With the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Row?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And it's celebration time as the A's are going to...
I messed that play up. 3-2 Oakland.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
Alright guys, next game will be game, I forget, is it 2 or 3? It is game 3 of the Lakers and the Raptors.
Yeah, he really stood out to me in this one.
So we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.